Mic check. Test. Testing. Good evening, everybody. We would love to have the camera crew come forward if they're not already where they need to be, and have a seat if you would, so you're not blocking cameras if you're able to, for our audience at home. What do I do? You guys ready? Am I on? All right, good evening, everybody.
My name is Erin Warney. I'm the principal here at Edison, and it is my honor to welcome you here to the Blue and Gold celebration on this cool, crisp Minnesota night. It's all in the mind. Just imagine it's cool outside. If you have been to these events before, you know that I usually open them by making jokes at my own expense about my personal lack of athleticism. And it's true that I was not an athlete when I was in high school. But I like to think that I would have been if I'd attended a school like Edison. See, I went to high school in the big city of St. Cloud, Minnesota. I know, wow. But I grew up in a very small rural community where your options for participating in sports were football in the fall, and there's nothing wrong with football, don't get me wrong, basketball in the winter, track in the spring, that's it. End of list. So when I moved to St. Cloud, I was really interested in participating in cool things like tennis and cross-country skiing and golf. I feel like I would have been really good at golf. But when I joined up, it was not a community that really accepted newcomers. All the students who participated had been involved in leagues and clubs all through their bringing up. They had taken private lessons, and they didn't welcome new people. They were all about getting wins, and nobody had time or patience to teach new people new things. But at Edison, we have this history of welcoming people who are new to the sport and really taking the time to create welcoming communities where you all really accept one another and your coaches take the time to teach new skills. And that's why I think this is just a great community to be a part of, and I applaud you first and foremost for welcoming people to your teams and making them feel accepted and teaching them new things. So thank you for your leadership as student athletes. Thank you, coaches, for being teachers. We really value the opportunity to develop new things at Edison. It has been a difficult year, but through it all, you have maintained a sense of community, and for that, we celebrate you tonight. Congratulations to our student athletes. This is for you. Have a great night.
I feel like I'm famous. My name is Sam. I'm the softball coach. I used to be a teacher here last year, and I was lucky enough to get to come back as the varsity softball coach this year. And I'm introducing the Newcomer Awards, which are a blue-gold tradition. This award recognizes athletes who are new to a team or trying a sport for the first time. We are glad they joined because these athletes made important contributions to their team. Coaches were invited to award one player for each sport, and so I invite the following athletes forward as 2021 Newcomer Award recipients. We will take a photo with you, and you can collect your reward. But I don't know who you're collecting your reward from. You're going to the back to get your photo too? Come up here. Okay, come up here. Volleyball, Ayla Carr. Cross country, David Trout. He's here. Boys and girls basketball, Ali Donzo and Alana Wright. Is Alana here? Come on up if you're here. Boys and girls golf, Oscar Bakken-Durschlag and Maggie Altman. Football, Austin Edmonds. Woo. Wrestling is William Matthews. Boys and girls soccer is Angela Arroyo and Oswald Funwe. Boys and girls track, Elise Ashland, Micah Young. Boys and girls tennis, Isaac White and Alexis Knight. Baseball is badminton is Eleanor Traxler-Menz. And to be really honest with you, I did possibly not turn in the right form for this to do a softball person, but I vote Sahara Ali in this exact moment.
Well, good evening. I'm trying to be professional right now, not a football coach. We're not good with microphones or scripts. Either one works well for us. But good evening. Continuing a blue-gold athletic banquet tradition, I'm here to announce the first winner for the letter jacket contest. The applicants for the letter jacket contest must submit an essay, and winners will be sharing their essays tonight. These jackets this year we received enough donations for the EAC to purchase 3 letter jackets. You can clap for that. There we go. We also have many outstanding applicants, and with there only being 3 jackets, that does mean that everyone doesn't get to win this one. But if you weren't successful, please keep applying, because I'm sure that we as a coaching staff and the Edison community will look forward to taking care of you. So without further ado, I'm here to our first letter jacket award winner is Destiny Carter. My new friend Destiny here is a sophomore. She's a 3-sport athlete: volleyball, basketball, and softball. And she's going to share her essay with you right now. So congratulations, Destiny.
Hello. Okay. What does being an Edison athlete mean to me? Well, being an Edison Tommy athlete means that I have a job, a duty, and a responsibility to carry on the legacy of Edison High School. I have a job and a responsibility as a passion driven by desire because being an athlete does not go off wins and losses. Being an athlete means that I have a job to display the best version of myself on and off the court as well as in my community. Coach Benny would always tell me to push myself and push myself even harder when I wanted to give up. He was not pushing me to win, he was pushing me to simply not give up. Coach Jay pushes me to focus on my studies because you can't win a game without having the mindset, desire, and passion for what you're doing. So the next time someone asks, what does it mean to be a student athlete at Edison High? Tell them that you have a duty to your community to be the best version of yourself on and off the court and to inspire classmates and teammates to do the same as well as your peers in your community. And that's on what? That's on what?
What's up, y'all? My name is Kenny Jones. I coach, assistant coach football, assistant coach baseball, head JV coach for baseball. I'm here to announce the Tenacity Award. The Tenacity Award is another Blue Gold tradition. This award recognizes athletes who are especially tough. They don't give up, they persist, they are gritty. Their performance serves as a role model to others. Coaches were invited to award one player for each sport. I invite the following athletes forward as the 2021 Tenacity Award recipient. We will take a photo and you can collect your award. I want to apologize if I missay your name. I'm going to do my best, and I won't cry, Tope. For volleyball, Sadie Duffrin. For cross country, Alish Ashland. For softball, my homegirl, Dakota Johnson. For boys and girl basketball, Jabari Langley and Mayel Craig. Boys and girls golf, Alexander Reesing and Ashir Pitts. For football, my homie Michael Hall. Wrestling, Ivan Lorenzo. Boys and girls soccer, Kaliza Wallace and Oliver Johnson. Boys and girls track, Nari Miller and Cullen Arnson. Boys and girls tennis, Isaac Krause and Irma O'Meary. Baseball, my guy, Freddie Lucine. And for badminton, Jody Astuladillo. These are the 2021 Tenacity Awards.
Yeah. everyone. Mike Igarella. I am the golf coach, golfers out there, and I'm also president of the Edison Community Sports Foundation. And we're the organization that lent some money to you guys for these letter jackets. We're just proud to say that with Edison, what's kind of nice is that with these letter jackets, you don't realize it, but Edison will be 100 years old, not next year, the year after that. And we're going to be putting on a big celebration for that. But just remember that these letter jackets represent about 100 years of excellence, and you guys are part of that. What's neat is that everybody here, that same E is on everybody's chest for 100 years. So be aware of that and be proud of that. You guys represent this school, this community, and it's great to see such a good group of kids. All right, so my honor today is to introduce letter jacket number 2, and this goes to Sarah Ali. She's a 9th grader who played softball this year. Congratulations, Sarah.
It's Saharo, by the way, and yeah. What does being a student athlete mean to me? It means having fun and working hard. Being a student athlete helps you find your weaknesses and strengths. It feels like you have a support system without even knowing it. When I started doing sports, it made me feel like I had something good to worry about instead of what was going on in the world. Being a student athlete showed me a lot this year, such as being honest to yourself and learning to be a good teammate. One of the biggest things I have learned as a student athlete is self-confidence. It gave me a voice when I felt like I didn't have one. Something really important that I had was my teammates. Being a student athlete gave me a second chance to have a welcoming environment to go to when I needed it. Being a student athlete is a privilege because so many people don't have the opportunities that I have. Being a student athlete gave me motivation when I needed the most. My coaches are always pushing me and motivating me. I'm so proud to be a student athlete at Edison High School. This community has helped me so much, and I'm so thankful for the staff, students, and coaches at Edison.
So each quarter here at Edison, we celebrate our students who make the A and B honor roll at the end of every quarter. However, here at the Blue and Gold Banquet, we like to celebrate our academic all-stars, those students that maintained that A or B average throughout the entire school year. It's no small feat during a year of pandemic and the strangeness that you've all had to go through, and you still persevered. So to be on the B honor roll, a student must maintain a GPA of 2.67 to 3.66. And to be on the A honor roll, you must maintain a GPA of 3.67 to 4.0. Congratulations to this large group of our A and B honor roll student athletes. You truly are academic all-stars.
Thank you, thank you. Good evening and congratulations to all of our academics all-stars. It was mentioned earlier that we are student athletes, and it's not always about winning and losing. Part of athletics and part of sports, what we're able to learn is how to win and lose gracefully. But more importantly, since we're in educational athletics, we are teaching students about life. We're trying to help them navigate and understand their role, and athletics plays an important part of helping that happen. So often, when you hear us talk about sports, you're hearing the term now used, student athletes, because that's who we are. We're students first and athletes second, meaning we just happen to be good or learning some other skill on the field or in the court or in the pool. And so I still want to congratulate our athletes, because the Minneapolis Public School District is one of, if not the only district that requires a 2.0 GPA in order to participate. And we are doing a great job here at Edison with our number of students participating in our athletics, even in a year like 2020 and last year when we weren't able to play in the spring. So I'm proud of our student athletes. I want to just add some additional information about some of our athletes and teams that have done a great job this year and are being recognized throughout the city, the state, and on a national level. We have 3 teams with exceptional overall academic performance this year. I'm really going to say 4 because there's one that we missed. Our girls tennis team, 100% of their team are academic all-star, and each player has earned a spot on the A or B honor roll. Let's give them a round of applause. Boys tennis, 80% of our boys tennis team has earned spots on the A honor roll with GPAs over 3.6. Let's give them a round of applause. Badminton, 90% of the team are academic all-stars on the A and B honor roll. Let's give them a round of applause. And then finally, our volleyball team overall has a 3.3 plus, those numbers are GPA, and the American Volleyball Coaches Association, which is a nationally recognized academic honor roll. We are up for that award, so we're waiting on final grades so that we can receive that award as well. So let's congratulate our volleyball team. Can we have those teams, boys and girls tennis, and our volleyball team, those that are here, can you all come and get a picture for us? At least stand. Boys, girls, tennis, badminton, volleyball. And as I leave the podium, let's just give them one big round of applause.
Coach. I am presenting the final speaker for the Little Jacket Award, Marie Carmen Alviar. Congratulations. She played soccer and she joined volleyball in the season. And she is the recipient of her final Little Jacket Award. Come up here, Marie Carmen.
Okay, so I have to read it on her behalf, but yes. Well, this question has a lot of answers to it. Also, as the word athlete has a lot of meaning to it, too. You might think an athlete is someone who is always winning and play to win, but being an athlete at Edison is so much more than that. When I joined the soccer team and the volleyball team, one sec, I'm sorry. 1 second, I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, this year at Edison, I had mentally that I was going to play just to win, and boy, I was wrong. Everyone on the team was so supportive, and all the girls worked hard for what they want, and trying your best is way better than winning a game. Being an athlete at Edison means to me that no matter how many times we lose, we always have a smile on our face, knowing that we tried our best and gave it our all we had. Being on the girls' soccer team and volleyball team means that we are all equal and no one of us is better than anyone else. Being an athlete on a team means we all encourage each other to do their best and stay positive with them. I apologize for that.
Coach Megan.
Yes, it is Drew with the cowboy hat. You walked in late. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Oh. Well, now I told her she's not. I didn't realize he had a cowboy hat on. That's beautiful. I love it. I love it a lot. Yeah. He's just nice. He's a nice one.
I forgot my reading glasses in my car. Sorry, everybody. All right, I am here. I'm Coach Megan, by the way. I'm the coach of the boys soccer team. And I'm here not to talk about them, but to talk about co-op teams. So, if we all don't know, there are certain sports that combine multiple public high schools in Minneapolis to create one team because there's not enough kids or student athletes in the one school to create a full roster. So we want to take a moment and recognize our Edison athletes on these co-op teams and appreciate the dedication to their sport. These athletes have increased travel to make it to their practice sites, sometimes making their way all the way across town for games and practices, so it's a big time commitment in addition to the physical and mental commitment. It's a big deal to join a team where you don't know anybody else, so just the social risks of showing up at a brand new place, being the new kid. So that's awesome to celebrate as well. We also want to acknowledge that these are all our Edison athletes that are on a co-op team. So for swimming, Svetlana Green. Alexis Knight. Adam Wazinski. For adapted bowling, Jasmine Mendez, Nashara Nelson, Nevaeh Nelson, and Nahil Youssef. For lacrosse, Harry Van Zee and Nico Vizcaino. For gymnastics, Amelia Larson, Alexis Buchanan, Kaja Nelson, and Sophia Schwetz. We also want to thank the Heritage High School athletes who join our Edison teams and come here as part of their co-op. They do that on site with our Edison teams here. You're all invited to stand and get your picture taken and whoop it up, people, come on. Whoop, whoop.
I'm Dave Selzer. I'm a local community member, a teacher, and a coach. and I am here to talk about the middle school athletes and acknowledge the middle school athletes. So if you're a middle school athlete this year, a 7th or 8th grader from Marcy, from Northeast Middle School, please stand and be recognized. And we want to say a couple things about the middle school athletes. Some of our programs are completely dependent on their participation. I did a cameo as a cross-country coach this fall, and it was almost entirely middle school athletes. One of them, Elise Ashland, ended up becoming an all-conference cross-country runner and was the first female cross-country runner to be all-conference since 1993. So our middle school athletes don't just show up and become part of they're the team. They're contributing members. I also need to give a shout out to the teammates that make this experience welcoming for the middle school athletes, that you join and you become part of the community, and there's no doubt that I'm coming to Edison as a 9th grader. So thank you to all the teammates that make this warm and welcoming for the 7th and 8th graders, as that can be, I'm sure, a little bit intimidating. We want to make sure that as middle school athletes, that you spread the word, especially if you're a 7th grader, to your 8th grade classmates, that you say, hey, we can join those teams at Edison. We can be part of Tommy Fit this summer. And it's a great experience. It's a great school. Come join us. So thanks again, middle school athletes.
All right, seniors, you're going to get your kudos in a minute, so you just stay seated for this. It's time to recognize our freshmen, sophomores, and juniors who have had some outstanding awards. All right, now just a quick note. Not all the spring sports are finished, so not all their all conference and everything is in. So if we didn't mention your name for that, it's because it's not done yet. But other than that, let's begin with, in badminton, taking the number 4 spot for the Minneapolis Conference, we have Amelia Larson. Please stand up. Our wrestling all-conference winners, Jack Hewitt-Perry, Tremaine Graham, Vicente Lopez Marsh, who is also a straight entrant as a 7th grader, and Nari Miller, who took 3rd in women's state this year. And in tennis, our most improved athletes are Logan Evanson and Amelia Larson. Jack Hewitt-Perry was also awarded the Football Why We Play Award. Our football all-district honorable mentions are Tremaine Graham, Cyrus Jones, Austin Edmonds, and Obi Brown. And our all-district football player is Andrew Rose. All conference for girls basketball, you already know it, Mael Craig. Our all conference for volleyball, Sadie Dufferin. And it's already been mentioned, but it's an award so nice, we're gonna say it twice, all conference for, where am I? For cross country, Elise Ashland. If you would have listened to the beginning when I said we're doing, that's all right, Salzer, it's been a long day. All right, congratulations, athletes. You got a bright future ahead of you. Keep competing, keep working, keep playing.
I just want to say I wasn't listening because Coach Johnson was talking to me. That's okay, I missed that. It was his fault. Again, I'm Dave Salzer. I'm a community member, teacher, and a coach. I'm here to introduce the 3, and this year, more than ever, 4-sport athletes. You know, how do you look at the situation of COVID this fall? Is it a glass half empty or a glass half full? We use the shoe salesman analogy in football. And there are a number of kids that took that as an opportunity to play an extra sport because they love competition, because they love their school, because they love trying new things. And Edison's a beautiful place that allows all of that to happen. And so again, the 3-sport athlete is my favorite award. There are so many reasons to be a part of it. Playing sports in high school, coaching multiple sports as a high school teacher and coach. Every season I finish, I always say that's my favorite sport. And then I start the next one and I go, oh gosh, this is my favorite sport. And it's just a rare time in your life that you get the ability to go do those and go do those new things. So what I'd like to do is invite the following athletes forward as our 3- and 4-sport athletes. We'll take a photo. So as a basketball, tennis, and track and field athlete, Cullen Arneson, come on up. Volleyball, badminton, and soccer, Angela Arroyo Hernandez. Volleyball, softball, and tennis, Isla Carr. Football, wrestling, and baseball, Toby Carr. Volleyball, basketball, softball, Destiny Carter. Volleyball, softball, tennis, Abby Crone. Volleyball, soccer, softball, Sadie Dufferin. Football, wrestling, track and field, Trey Graham. Football, wrestling, baseball, Jack Hewitt Perry. Football, basketball, baseball, Eli Jones. Our first 4-sport athlete tonight, Alexis Knight, tennis, swimming, basketball, and softball. Tennis, badminton, and gymnastics, Amelia Larson. Eddie Ndaiken Guku. I have. Napo, you owe me $100 from school a couple days ago when I said it appropriately and accurately. I apologize, Eddie. But Eddie, as a football, wrestling, and track and field athlete, is a 3-sport athlete. Ndaike Ken Gurukie. Yes? No? Irma O'Meara, volleyball, tennis, basketball, and 4-sport athlete, softball. As a football, wrestler, baseball player, Charles Rosnacko. Isaiah Williams, football, golf, and track and field. Our final 4-sport athlete, Sakura Williams, volleyball, basketball, softball, and track and field. Alana Wright as a volleyball, basketball, and track and field athlete. And Samuel Young as a soccer, basketball, and track and field athlete. Your 2020-2021 3- and 4-sport athletes. There's a pin. In the past, we used to do a competition. It was other embarrassing moments for me because the competition was always lagging with the internet. We do a live vote. So this year, we just got everybody a pin, and it has the number 3 in it for being a 3-sport athlete. So if you'd like that pin next year, go out for 3 sports next year, maybe 4 seasons next year. Here's a bunch of examples of how to do it.
Go back to that last table. Irma, you're so good. You do 4 sports.
Toby. Toby, you played football this year? Oh, that's right. That is Tim Tebow. I remember the helmet flew off. What's that? I'm just waiting for everybody to sit down because I gotta get serious for a quick second. All right. Hey, I'm gonna talk to the football players just real quick while I'm talking to everybody here. But who remembers where you were 235 days ago? That was October 15th. It was a Thursday at 3 o'clock. We were in Brooklyn Center getting our butts kicked 36-0. Hey, who knows where we're going to be 85 days from now? Or excuse me, 88 days from now. On that field right there beating Brooklyn Center because they're our first game of the season. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because that loss should drive us to want to get better. And I think that everybody here, every program, you have that loss that's driving you to want to get better. And so what we did was we're going to put together a lifting program this summer that's available to all athletes so that we can get in the weight room so we can get bigger, stronger, faster, eliminate injuries, and then start putting Edison on the map for winning games versus just being good-looking people wearing baby blue shirts. So Camp Tommy Fit, we started today virtually. I sent out a virtual workout. If you signed up and haven't got the workout yet, come and see me. I'll get you the workout. But starting next Monday at 8 o'clock, we're going to be right here, pretty much right here where we're standing. You'll meet Coach Salzer and I, and we're going to get to work. We're going to work hard for 90 minutes. We're going to go from 8 to 9:30. And then the goal is, for football players, we're going to walk right into our summer programming. With the rest of you, talk to your coaches and try to figure out what your timing is. But I want to try to get everybody out there. Right now, we have about 53 kids signed up, 8th grade through 12th grade next year. We even got one kid from South somehow. That's okay. He's not allowed to wear orange in our house. But anyway, Camp Tommy Fit is $40. If you don't have it, come see me. I'll help you out and make sure that we can get everybody in lifting starting next Monday. All right, Monday through Thursday. All right. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Jaden Seabrooks, Edison's class of 2020 Athena Award winner. First, I would just like to say that being presented with this award was truly unexpected and such a great accomplishment to finish my accolades at Edison off with. Being presented with this award shows that you are truly invincible as a young female student athlete, as well as possessing the gifts of dignity, power, and determination. Especially in a time where our world is constantly changing, our daily lives and routines are constantly changing, to be able to continue to excel and thrive in academics as well as sports shows your tenacity, and you should feel honored to be recognized for being able to do that throughout this past year. With that being said, I would like to congratulate and welcome this year's class of 2021 Athena Award winner, Laura Ingalls. Congratulations, Laura.
I'm Giovanni Grimes, and I attend Loyola University. I'm a former student athlete at Edison and an Edison alumni. It is an honor to be a part of such an amazing community. Today, I will be announcing this year's award winner. I'm honored to be announcing this year's award winner because this year's winner has pushed me in many ways on a field, track, or mat. This year's winner is determined, hardworking, and focused. He would literally challenge anybody, including me. I don't know why, but that just shows his character. He's willing to challenge anybody, no matter if they're bigger, stronger, or faster. I showed leadership capabilities inside and outside of Edison numerous times. This man would not miss practice or school even if you paid him, or if he had 2 broken arms, which he did. And he still attended practice, even if this meant he had to sit in the corner and watch, or he come coaching you all up in your face telling you what to do. After his arms healed, he was back in the scene, and that just shows you this man's character. He's literally one of a kind. An athlete will go far in life, not because he wants to, but because he has to and he knows it. Growing up on the north side can be very difficult because you have limited resources, guidance, and violence there every day. But that doesn't sway your character. It just makes you more determined and focused to go far and get you and your family about it, which is why I know the student athlete will go far in life. He literally has a story. Broken arms, beat up spirit, doesn't stop him. He still got out there and did what he had to do and took care of business. Even making it to state in wrestling after a year of having 2 broken arms. That says a lot about his character and who he is. Receiving this award, but it's a bigger honor when you get to announce the person who won it when you know them so personally. And this year's award goes to Eddie Daikin Gurukiye. Ooh, my boy!
Laura and Eddie, would you come up for a picture real quick? You look good, don't you? All right, while these 2 beautiful people are posing for their picture, I'd like to just extend some note of thanks to the people who helped to put this presentation together. Eddie. The funds raised at this fall's Tommy Telethon helped to pay for this tent, which has been here all week, helping us host lots of outdoor events to keep it COVID safe, and to buy the streaming equipment that allows people to see it at home. We also want to thank our streaming volunteer, Jed Van Zee. Thank you, Jed. And our amazing event committee, Julie Neitzel-Carr, Gina O'Mara, and Jenny Arneson. And of course, to our great Coach A for putting together the slideshow. Thank you, A. We had some folks donate money for the letter jackets that our winners received tonight. Thank you, Coach Jason Knighton-Johnson and the Edison Community Sports Foundation. And to our Edison alumni, Connor Arneson, for editing the video portion of tonight's event, and for Giovanni Grimes and Jaden Seabrooks for their appearances on the big screen. Thank you. And I'm going to turn it over to Laura and Eddie now, who would like to say a little something. Come on up.
We're up here to say a big thanks to all the coaches at Edison. We really appreciate you all as student athletes for all the hard work that you put into us and all the encouragement you give us.
I like to say, duh, and I like to thank all the coaching staff, my classmates and my peers, my teammates. Thank you for making me better. Thank you for making us who we are and bringing our communities together in a special way. Thank you.
Can we have our coaches come up for a photo op? Look at them all in blue and gold. They look great. Some of them dance even a little bit. Check, check. Okay, now as we conclude our evening recognition, so seniors, get ready, get on the edge of your seat because you're going to come on up. We've got our coaches here. They are going to bring up some of y'all seniors to be recognized.
Okay, coaches, are we all here? Okay, seniors from softball. First, Abby Crone. Abby played softball, volleyball, and joined tennis this year, and she was a captain of the volleyball and the softball team. Abby, you have to come up and shake up, like, elbow bump us, I think, is what's happening. Just like a little chicken, yeah, so like walk by. Laura, you can start walking up. Laura Ingalls. Laura plays softball and soccer. She was captain of softball and soccer, and she was all conference for soccer. Hey, Laura!
All right, I got a couple here, so I'll start with badminton seniors. We have Eleanor Trexler men's. Captain Katie Vu. Captain Huda Abdullahi. And our third captain on live. And for soccer, our seniors are Golden Boot winner Jennifer Guaman. Angelica Marco. And all-conference captain Paige Haggerty. And for wrestling, as well as football and track, here's how his name is properly said, Eddie Ndaiken-Gurukie. Eddie was a 2-year wrestling captain, 2-time all-conference state entrant. In football, he was awarded the Most Hustle Award, as well as Best Mental Attitude, and recipient of the Why We Play Award.
For baseball, Ivan Brown. And Jason Sellers. Oliver, let me see that. Flugo Murray. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Since Coach Kenny took my spot, get over here. Flops. For football, we got, I don't see him here, but Obijah Brown.
Oswald played football and baseball.
And soccer, yeah. Michael Hall played football, baseball, captain for football, captain for baseball. He was an all-district football player. Football team awarded him the Defensive Player of the Year and the Sportsman of the Year. And he will play at Minnesota West.
Nafo was awarded the Most Improved Player, and he ran track.
You got to give him time. And he's very humble. He gained some weight. My man Samaje, the stroller sweet, where you at?
Isaiah Williams participated in football, golf, and track.
And for the last time, the number 1 is ever worn on the Edison football field, Michael Moore, football captain. Team awarded him MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, team leader, all district. Michael played football and ran track, and He will be bringing his talents to the cold lake at Bemidji State.
And Hunter Parent, who participated in football this year.
Okay, I guess we're going to continue to break the order of the program. So boys basketball, we'll start with Jorge Flores. Give it up for Jorge. I don't think he could make it tonight, but let's give him a super shout out. I hope you're watching at home, Jorge. Jorge was very tenacious on and off the court. Great guy. And then next up we have Muhammad. He's not here. Super shout out to you, Muhammad, if you're watching. Johnny Spencer, another all-conference player. Him and Muhammad both were all-conference players. And then last but not least, Jabari Langley. Give it up for Jabari. Make some noise. Jabari, a hard-working guy, 3-time all-conference selection, 2-time all-captain, co-captain, excuse me. And then also he surpassed the 1,000 career scoring mark for Edison. He will go down as the second all-time leading scorer for Edison High School. Make some noise for Jabari Langley. I'll give it up to Coach Benny, girls basketball.
So for girls basketball, all we had was Tatiana Parker as a senior. Everybody else, I look forward to us growing and getting better. Volleyball. We have Alexis Lukanen. She's also the captain of gymnastics. Amaya Delaney. And Jaden Porter.
And I got elected to do the tennis tonight. First of all, I want to say that I recognize a lot of faces. A lot of you guys know me from varsity, and I appreciate to see your faces out here going forward in the next level. Congratulations to all of you that I know that are out here tonight. For tennis, Amani Santana, Lucas Scamp, and Lucas Netterlow.
All right, I'm boys golf and girls golf. Luckily, I had 7 seniors come out this year in their first year, unfortunately, but I did have a couple other seniors that have been with me. I've got Sasha Resnick. He's a 4-year letter winner. All right, I've got Nick Schweiger. He's a 4-year letter winner also. Archer Bennington is here. And then Fletcher Dunham also was part of the team. I want to shout out to the girls then. Nashir Pitts. Nashir Pitts came out first year, did a great job. All right.
Okay, we're going to wrap it up with the boys.
Sorry, I guess I forgot. I've got like to do the adapted bowling. Sorry. Navisha Nelson, she here, and Nazio Yusa.
So, am I the team with the most graduating seniors? 12. Anybody have that many? That's a lot. Okay, good. So we're wrapping it up with the big graduating seniors of the boys soccer team. I'm just going to make tiny little notes here. 3 guys came out for soccer the first time in their senior year. Miguel Sanchez Pacheco, Shafi Wasarme, and Adele Aiden Hele. That was awesome. We've had several boys soccer players join their junior year, become the rookie of the year, and then finish up strong with a best of in their senior year. And that would be seniors Abakul Henemo. And Mahamud Abdi, who was an all-conference, all-city player this year and the most valuable player on the team alongside his captain, Gabriel Worth. I'm going to make another second appearance out of Oswald Funui, who came out for soccer this year and got the Rookie of the Year award. He earned it for the hour and a half before he was going to football practice, so good job for sports. And then today got that newcomer award. Go for it, Senior Oswald Funui. Then we have Anton Osland, not here, Fletcher Dunham, not here, Oscar Bakken-Durschlag, also not here, but they're somewhere, all in the same car, always are. And they also together got the Team Spirit Award on behalf of the bench of the soccer team, the whole bench, run by the one car full of seniors won this year. So they were awesome. And then I'm going to wrap it up with my last two seniors. So Oliver Johnson just... Oliver Johnson too? We're going to duet on Oliver Johnson. Can we duet on that? Because Oliver Johnson has been a serious athlete and academic all-star. His actually 5 years been playing sports since 8th grade here at Edison. Not here, even though I called him 3 times during the ceremony and bugged him to come away from his girlfriend's house. But anyways, he says hi. And he was our team captain this year. He has won the Tenacity Award 4 years in a row. Also tonight's Tenacity Award winner. He has gotten the Golden Glove Award the last 2 years, the All-City, Minneapolis City All-Conference Award this year. And I think my favorite thing about Oliver is in his junior year, he saved 5 of 8 penalty kicks on him as a goalie, and that's unheard of. So, Oliver.
I just want to add, Jasper had Sursak. I thought he was mentioned a couple times. I want to make sure he didn't get mixed.
Oh, Jasper Sursak patch? Yes, Jasper was also in the car and on the bench being very spirited. Good job, Jasper. And then last, wait, I'll make sure I'm not forgetting anybody because I went out of my own order. Okay, because this one is actually going to show up at the front of the stage. Tom Paredes was our team captain. Woo! Bring it on, Tom Paredes. And he was our defensive player of the year, and he will be so missed. Who wants the mic? All right, and Aaron Warney, everybody.
All right, before we wrap up really this time, we have a special presentation about your friend and mine, Mr. Jabari Langley. Please direct your attention to the screen.
Hello, my name is Emil Jihad, and we are here to celebrate the accomplishments of Jabari Langley. What could I say? A real leader who led by an example, a phenomenal person, a great ball player who literally changed the face and the culture of Edison boys basketball. This year was kind of odd for us because of COVID. We lost so much. We lost out on 14 games that we should have played. Typically, we played 26 games. We only played 12 this year. We finished up 9-3, and Jabari was an integral part of our success, as he has been over the past 4 years. I've been the head coach at Edison the last 4 years, and I'm telling you, by far, Jabari was the best basketball player that I've seen that has come out of that school. He finished up as the second all-time leading scorer behind Dante Johnson, and as a little surprise, Jabari, I had the opportunity of coaching both of you guys. I coached Dante in the Streets organization in the summer about 12 years ago. So that's a little tidbit that I never discussed or disclosed to anybody. Jabari averaged with 25 points and 8 rebounds this year. He was named All-Conference, 3rd time in a row. He finished as Mr. Basketball finalist. He made the cut of 30 on that. He also maintained a 3.5 or better all 4 years, which is phenomenal. He was a great leader, 3-time captain. He never complained about anything. He recognized our strengths and weaknesses as a team and always addressed it. He was a leader when it came to community service and organizing team meals. So Jabari, we salute you and your family. I'm sorry COVID took place and things didn't work out as we planned, but I know you're going to do big things in the future.
And I think at this time, all the student athletes are invited, and coaches, you want coaches too? And coaches, why not? To head on out to the field under the scoreboard. We're going to take a picture, all of us together. So I'm going to lead you out. So stand on up.